We are going on our first adventure, Shelbs. Where are we going? We're going to Cornwall. See some caves and some beaches. And you don't really know what's going on at the moment, do you, eh? It'll be fine. You're going to sleep in the car. We've got the car camper. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to find some caves. We're going to do some exploring. It's going to be fantastic. And we're going to show all the lovely people on here. Can you see them on there? There she is. We're going to show them that a rescue dog, a street dog, can become an adventure dog. And that is what you're going to be. You're going to do mountains, waterfalls, you're going to do all sorts this year and next year and all the other years. It's going to be amazing. We've no idea where we're going today, guys. I've just realised September's a terrible month for me. It's Dom's birthday, it's my other daughter's birthday. So September is a bit of a write-off. We've got a little window of autumn sunshine. I've got 29 hours, so let's see what we can get up to. Now, while I've been driving, I've formulated a plan. And what we're going to do...
Use the left lane to take the exit toward Gnome World and Screech Owl Sanctuary.
Is we're going to do that first. And then we're going to pull up near a beach called Holywell Beach, Holywell Cove. And there's some really good mines that you can get to that are quite photogenic, so we're going to have a look.
Exit. Then at the roundabout, take the third exit onto A39.
Stop interrupting me! We're going to go and see the mines, and then there is a special cave called St Cuthbert's Cave that's only accessible at low tide. It's not been turned into a tourist thing because it gets filled by the sea twice a day when the tide comes in.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So we're going to have a look at the
onto
mines,
Road.
we're going to have a look at the caves, and then we're going to car camp, me and the dog, for the first time, and she's just farted as well. It stinks. Yes, you.
Exit onto
See
West
how we
Road
get
toward
on.
Newquay.
We've made it to Cornwall. The cave, well, I got here too late. It's as simple as that. I wasn't rushing today. So that's cool. It means I can go and see the mines. Beautiful area. Look at those lovely islands out there. That gully that goes right through. It reminds me of the islands we saw at Bosini a couple of weeks ago. Very similar geology. But we're here, we're out, and we're walking to some mines. What a place. I'm going to go really steady with where I am because in my haste to get here, to get out the car and do something, and the woman distracted me because she signed me up for the National Trust. But look what I'm wearing on my feet. Shameful. It's shameful that I own a pair, but it's even more shameful that I'm wearing them on the southwest coast path, but they are very comfortable. And it's very beautiful here. It's good to be out again, guys. You little nut job. No, too many cliffs. Bit of rain on the lens. Gonna turn back. The fog has come in. And the path is very close to the cliffs. And I say this a lot in my videos, that I have a picture in my head of what I want to capture, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And today is one of those days where this particular landmark point of beauty I wouldn't be able to capture it in the way that I want to on a day like this. So I'm just going to come back and do it another day. But what we've seen is beautiful. Found some good camp spots for a spot of wild camping. Shelby's had her first taste of the Southwest Coast Path. So it's not a loss. And now I've got to try car camping with, I have car camped with a dog before, my old dog Jessie. She was old and super chilled out. Shelby is very beautiful, but somewhat bonkers, as you can see. Aren't you, Shelbs? You're as bonkers as you are beautiful. This huge great cliff, and then near the top we've got those giant sleepers poking out. What is that? Is it a filled-in mine shaft or an adit? It just looks completely out of place. The weather's really coming in now. It's the 1st of October, so it's quite warm. Cornwall is just amazing. Even when the fog comes in, it's absolutely stunning. You imagine pirate ships coming through the fog to unload, and it's just beautiful. We've just found this beautiful little camp spot right on the cliffs. What do you think, Shelbs? Come back and have a camp here? Yeah? Very cool. Beautiful view. That's an old shaft by the looks of it. Look, you see the wood over the top. Shelby here, come on you. I know you're an adventure dog, but let's not get silly. Go on then. That's it. Go, go, go. We're gonna stick fairly close to the edge. Lots of little spots. You love it, don't you? It's amazing how much you can miss by sticking to the path. And I don't mean to be irresponsible with that little snippet. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the sea has carved a beautiful cave right through the cliffs. That's amazing. That's the sort of thing you miss when you stick to the paths. Right, you be careful. That is so cool. Right, let's get that one bookmarked. Pop a pin in that. Because it's not always about what you've come to see. Sometimes it's about what you find on that journey. And that is just beautiful. Wow. Now it's very wet outside. I'm gonna go and find, so what I do is I pin places all over the UK. I've got 201 pinned at the moment. Those are all places that I'm going to visit, make a video, post for you guys. Some of them won't work out because these are new places to me. They're not They're not all touristy places, most of them aren't. So I go there, sometimes I'll figure out this is not going to work at all. Like this car park, for instance, looks great. You can't sleep here, can't park overnight here. Where I'm going now, I think you can. I don't know, we'll find out. So I'm going to drive over there now. It's about half an hour drive. I'll do all the driving around, I'll pay for the fuel, you just watch, see if it works out when we get there. I found where I was going to park, but just warning signs, no overnight parking. So I'm heading back out into the sticks, because that's where I prefer to be. Careful. What a spot! I can hear the sea, can't quite see it. Oh, this is going to look stunning in the morning. Come on, Shelbs, let's go and have some dinner. It's all a bit strange. You'll get used to it, pup. We're finally pitched up. This place is much better. It's remote, it's wild, it's beautiful, it's near the sea. The place I wanted to, when I was scanning the maps, it looked perfect. And that's quite often the case, but when I got there, it was just a whole wrong feel. There was just warning signs and fine signs and know this, know that. You know, this will happen if you do this, this will happen if you do that. Which I get they have to do that, but it just killed the vibe of the place. And although it was right next to the sea and it was beautiful, and I spoke to some other campers, some van lifers, and they were like, don't worry, you won't get moved on, it's fine here. It just didn't feel right. This feels right. We're near St Agnes. St Agnes Head is about a quarter of a mile that way. The sea and the cliffs are about 15 metres that way. It's brilliant. I can hear the sea, but because of the mist, I can't see it. Shelby's knackered. She's crashed out in the back, aren't you, girl? She's been very good. Still can't let her off the lead. If you don't know the story, I'll just very quickly, I haven't done a full video on it yet. Shelby was a street dog from Andalusia, or near Andalusia in Spain. She was skin and bones, suffering with a disease that if she hadn't got treated, it would have killed her. She followed a family home. They took pity on her, fed her, looked after her, tried to find her somewhere safe. They just happened to find someone who knows us. She posted it on her Facebook, picture of this little skin and bones, tortured faced dog. I just saw her without checking with the wife or kids, just messaged her and said, we'll have her. You know, I need to have that dog. She is, you know, when you connect with someone, I suppose it happens more and more now with sort of online dating and stuff, but you just connect with someone just from a picture. That's what me and Shelby did. And Joe got back in touch and said, yeah, let me work out some details. And then it got to about £700 the costs were going to be to get her to the UK. we don't have a lot of money. It's just the way it is. We got a lot of love, not a lot of money. So I did a fundraiser on GoFundMe, and we raised all of the money and some extra that's gone to the rescue centre. And within 48 hours, we'd raised all the money to get Shelby's jabs, passport, rabies, blood tests, adoption fees, and the transport over to the UK in 48 hours. It was incredible. She's been with us 3 weeks now. She's put on she's put on about a kilo, or just under a kilo. But she's doing really well in 3 weeks. She's on this special food called tails.com. That's brilliant because she's got a blood disorder from sandflies that's quite common on mainland Europe. She's on medication every day, which I must give her in a minute. You've got to have your tablet, chicken. So that's Shelby. So she's got no recall. She's a little bit scatty, but she's getting there. And this is her first car camp with me. I'm having pasta bolognese. She's having tails.com kibble. It feels good to be out again. I sometimes share this car with a whole human being. Tonight I'm sharing it with a small dog. And she's being really grumpy. Let me in then. Come on. Oh, Shelbs. I've got... Look. She's got that much bed. And I've got that much. Staffies. They're a nightmare for bed space. Shelby, we've got to sort this out because we're going to be doing this a lot. And I think if we figure it out now, Shelby, if we figure it out now, then we'll be good forever. You're going to shift up a little bit? Do I get a little bit more room? Squidge you over a tiny bit. She's not impressed. We will work it out somehow. Morning, Shelby. Morning, pup. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Hello. Come here then. Hello. Beautiful puppy. You're a beautiful puppy, aren't you? Yes, you are. So we're coming on down west of St Agnes down to, there's 3 engine houses here from the old tin mine, a really unsuccessful tin mine. The main one, the one we're going to have a really close look at, was responsible for keeping water out of the mine shafts. The other 2 further up on the hill were for crushing and separating the tin and processing the tin. But the main one here, this was a pump house, a pump engine house that was sucking water out of the mine shafts to keep everyone safe. What a location this is in. Stunning, so Cornish, it's unreal. Oh, mind your legs.
They are actually really enjoying playing.
They are, aren't they? I walked right past it. Luckily, there was a local who's pointed me in the right direction. That's the cave. Plenty of caves on this beach, but this is the one I want to go in today. And it doesn't look much from here, but inside it's pretty fantastic. So we're at the mouth of the cave. I'm not sure how she's going to be with this because she doesn't even like doorways. So caveways, who knows? Come on, pup, you got this. Good girl. Wow, they look like teeth. It's beautiful, but again, I've got to be really careful here because I'm on my own. The scale on Instagram has tricked me. Whoop. And although it's beautiful, it is smaller than I expected. So there is a little path of very slippery steps. And that is pretty cool. Absolutely stunning. Shelby, you're doing well. Shelby's just here. This is awesome. The sound of the sea is very, very ominous though. Oh my. Millions and millions of years of mineral deposits. That's so cool. Look at the patterns. I'm coming, pup. Very, very beautiful. And it would be a shame to come all this way. Wow. Another one ticked off the list. Slightly smaller than I expected, but absolutely stunning. Oh, you clever girl. Ticked off the list. St Cuthbert's Cave. You have got to pick the tide. You're amazing, aren't you? You are a proper little adventure dog. Pick the tide. This does fill with water twice a day. But we did our research, got the tide right. Let's go and have a look at the other cave, Shelb. You're a caver now. Shelby the cave dog. You did it! You did it, puppy! You did it, didn't you? You've been in St. Cuthbert's cave. Yeah, you have, you clever little thing. So that is the view you're looking for. When that Twin Peak Island looks like that, spin around and the cave entrance is right behind you. The piece of wood that people are identifying it by, sorry, the dog's spinning me around, the big lump of wood that was lodged there in a storm is gone. So don't look for that. Look at this beautiful clear water. Wow. Gorgeous, hey? Great little dipping spot, that. Right. Oh, we're wet already, Shelbs. Let's just plough through. Come on, pup. You're not a big fan of water. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Nope. Typical Staffy. You're not a water dog, are you? We're going to have to go round. I love your stubbornness. Is that all right to go through? Can you manage a puddle? Well done, you big brave girl. So that's St. Cuthbert's Caves, or Holywell Caves. I forget what the engine house was called at the tin mines we went to. St. Agnes Point was the pitch up and car camping spot. This has been Shelby's first little trip with the Optimistic Adventurer. This was a nice gentle one for her to cut her teeth. She did amazing. Next time, I'm going to take her up a mountain.